హాయ్ వెల్కమ్ టు మై ఛానల్. నా ఛానల్కి మీ అందరికీ స్వాగతం. లైక్ అండ్ షేర్ ది వీడియో, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ మై ఛానల్ ఫర్ నోటిఫికేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ న్యూ వీడియోస్. ప్లీజ్ క్లిక్ ది బెల్ ఐకాన్. ఈ వీడియోని లైక్ అండ్ షేర్ చేయండి, నా ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. కొత్త వీడియోల నోటిఫికేషన్స్ కోసం పక్కనే ఉన్న బెల్ ఐకాన్ని క్లిక్ చేయండి. హాయ్, welcome to my rant series. As we know, we can observe that the whole world is getting into a very chaotic state, and things appear only to get worse before we know than get any better. Especially in India, given the current COVID-19 spread rate, the scientific corona is going to wreak havoc in the community. India has taken scientific corona too lightly. It should have made proper planned lockdown immediately after noticing 760 million people lockdown in China. India should have made preparations for alternative economy right away in a lockdown phase continuously till corona problem is totally solved, without any hope or silver line for finding a cure or medicine or a final silver bullet solution to this problem. How can India plan a normal economy is out of my understanding. It seems India knows only India and even the world, because America and USA, that is USA and Brazil, have totally left their corona problem to dance on its own whims and fancies, and they are only concentrating on continuing the normal economy, which seems to be highly impossible. And why do countries need elections during this crisis period? The current powers themselves are not ruling properly, and a power change at this period could prove worse to any country. And the opposition in India is horrible. What is the use of bringing the discussion of GDP growth now, as if the government, it's the Indian government's failure of corona in India, and they are making fuss over fuel price hike. This is totally meaningless, because in a crisis time we all should be united. Instead, they are directly supporting China. They want to sell off Indians to China. Do they have any solution for fuel price hike? Can they suggest? If they have any solutions, please let them convey the same to the ruling party. All unplanned and unnecessarily things the countries of the world are doing right now. And even countries like New Zealand, etc., which have cleared corona and were dancing in joy, have again got COVID-19 cases now. It is not only because of returning citizens from outside, but asymptomatic carriers will be present in the community. If you totally let go the lockdown and completely restore normal functioning as before, the hidden cases will spread to new people, and in new people they will cause symptoms and disease and death. First of all, the countries, especially India, should understand that till they find a silver bullet solution for COVID-19, normal functioning of economies would not be possible, and a long-term alternative mechanism for functioning of the society should be planned immediately. It should have been done in January itself. But till now there is no such intention also. not in India nor anywhere in the world, because it seems they only know a normal economy and they don't know anything else. And all countries are forcibly pushing all doctors to fight corona. Even in India, they have threatened doctors with cancellation of license if they don't attend their duties in this crisis time. Who should be functioning in the crisis and who shouldn't be functioning also, they are not knowing. It takes approximately 6 years to create a graduate doctor, and a post graduation of super specialty would take more 4 to 5 years. It will take 11 years almost to get a proper doctor, to make a proper doctor. And if they are forcing doctors to function with corona patients, how many doctors we will lose and who will replace them, and how soon will it be possible at least to cure other diseases later? Countries should keep doctors in reserve. They should protect the lives of doctors and not expose them to COVID-19 indiscriminately. And I still don't understand why India went into a huge lockdown suddenly and removed it before anything was achieved from the lockdown, and now is facing a huge tsunami, expected tsunami in corona cases rise, and wants to go again into lockdown. Not the nation as whole, but each state is making its own plans for lockdown, or else the markets themselves are imposing self-lockdown and deserting the economy. And some industries like entertainment industries and few other non-essential product industries, these are all making plans for future without any certainty upon investing crores of money, while people here are finding it hard to make the essential needs get fulfilled. Now Hyderabad is planning to get into lockdown because of corona cases rising. How can it is not even properly able to conduct the entrance exams for education? How can one possibly think about entertainment industry opening of theaters and malls and etc., and encashing the movies they make now? If one is expecting an tsunami in rise in corona cases, what is the use in planning something related to public gathering? Their aim seems to be allow any economic activity that is possible and who are interested, but that is not the way the system is supposed to function during a crisis. It should indicate alternative essential good production activities for all non-essential industries and employ them for such industries, not force doctors to function and die and create doctor crisis in India, availability of doctor crisis in India. You should force a non-essential industry to work for essential industry. We have to make long-term changes, or else it's not possible to get through this crisis and establish a normal economy later. And till now I don't understand why the world countries are still treating China as even a human being, while it has created so much crisis for the world. What did Saddam Hussein do to incur wrath of USA and to be hanged, while he did nothing but behave in a rude way to his own people in his own country? China government has tortured its own people with inexplainable health problems of corona, and many other viruses are also now coming up, and it has also tortured the whole world. How can one possibly see it even as a common member of UNO, let alone a permanent member? It should be cancelled of its membership. and the president should be hanged like Saddam Hussein. He should be shot at sight. Why are people even inviting him, greeting him, and conducting discussions with him? He is a felony who should be executed as soon as possible, ASAP. A criminal on the loose who could do more harm to the world as days pass by. People are not at all understanding these two factors. One is that the China government is a criminal and it should be executed as soon as possible, and China should be eliminated from UNO. And I don't know about the European Union in this regard. I don't understand how they can still have guts to say they support China. And the second thing is, a normal economic functioning is not possible till we clear the root cause of the current crisis, that is the COVID-19 virus. It has to be eliminated by vaccine, which is impossible because given its many strains and potential strains, mutations, or else a medicine, a cure. Till then we have to adapt to an alternative lifestyle of production of essential goods and services, and also not invest in non-essential goods and services and waste time, energy and resources. The Chinese government is worse than Germany Hitler, and I don't see any difference in their intention also. They want Chinese race to dominate the world and all other races in the world should succumb to them. That is their only motive. The more you delay in this regard of not eliminating them from earth, from the face of earth, the more you are creating yourself another Hitler. Even China